So I think it's a worthwhile thing for anybody to do. And when you're young, you don't think about these things. And you shouldn't have to think about these things, but you do.
This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
What's a POA again? What's that?
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney.
And I think that's an old school term, right? And so it always represented something that was somebody's got authorization to do something for you, right? That's what it's always been. Are they still around? Absolutely. How does it affect us in real estate? Well, it does affect you in a way because we're not using power of attorneys for this.
Okay.
It's primarily going to be something that's in a trust. So we always encourage, and again, I am not in this space to give advice, but
we're not attorneys.
We are not attorneys. Right. However, the trust, when you are dealing with that, that's where you put your properties in there. So it's much easier to sell. It's much easier to have, and you have your trustee. You have somebody that can do that for you. Yeah. Versus power of attorney is more going to be on personal things. Yeah. Financial, maybe a bank. Your money. Things like that. So, yeah, I think not in our space though.
Normally not. No. It's pretty rare for us to have that happen. Yeah. It is, if a seller is unavailable out of the country, we might have them set up a POA for somebody here locally, so they don't have to go find a U.S. embassy in whatever country they're in, because that's problematic. It
is problematic, and then we give you a suggestion on how to word that.
Yeah,
that it includes the property.
Name the property.
It has to be property specific.
Indeed.
And not everybody understands that. When it's set up, it's not normally set up that way.
Yeah.
So.
And setting up a trust whenever you buy a home, setting up a trust, if you have heirs, if you're a parent or you're a grandparent or you're an uncle or whatever, and you have heirs that you want to make sure they're taken care of should you pass, you want to try to put that property in a trust. Most attorneys will tell you that's the easiest way to deal with it.
The easiest way. It's the quickest way.
Yeah.
I'll say if you're going to be selling.
Probate. Probate's expensive. It's expensive, and it's time. It takes a lot of time. So
that's a judge saying yes. Okay, Ben has the authority to sell the property.
There you go.
Right, so it takes time to have that done. So trusts are what we.
So not to take you off track, but if I were someone that wanted to do that, what would be the first step?
So you purchase a home.
You want to put it in a trust?
In a trust. So let's say it was a house I was purchasing, or maybe even a house that I own today. Yeah. And I have heirs, and I haven't done that. What would kind of be the first
You need to
thing
hire an attorney to do it. Yeah, you'd want to hire an attorney. Now, you can do these things online. There's online services that do it. But I would tell you to hire an attorney because you want to do it the right way. And you want somebody with good, solid experience in developing and building trusts and doing protection for people, asset protection for people. So you want a lawyer or an attorney who's got that experience. We have several that we work with here at our team, and we recommend, and we probably point you to them, say, hey, go meet with this person. I did mine about 5 or 6 years ago. We had to redo ours. And I think it cost me like $2,000 to do the whole thing with a trust, the will, also we had the health directives and all that stuff done. So should we pass, everything's all taken care of. We know what's going to happen. So I think it's a worthwhile thing for anybody to do. And when you're young, you don't think about these things. And you shouldn't have to think about these things, but you do. You need to consider it so that whoever. I mean, I hear these commercials about life insurance all the time about young people passing away, and oh my goodness, it's awful. But you need to think about these things. Of course, I'm never going to die. I don't have to worry about it. But you guys got to worry about that stuff.
Well, and it's more. It's something that's for your family. Yeah. They don't have to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's why the attorney meeting with them is you outline exactly how you want it to go.
Yeah.
And then your family they go to the attorney and they go, okay, this is how it's going to be. Yeah. It's so simple, right, for everyone.
And a will's not enough, by the way. I mean, some people, I have a will, I'm good. No. Will's not going to get you out of probate. It's not going to get you out of probate. You need to have it in a trust to avoid probate.
Yeah, for
anyway,
sure. I think they're valuable. I'm just saying. I think if you do. And we work with those a lot, right? And we were talking before, something that I learned today is I didn't realize that, and I should have known all of this, but when you have that trust, you also need to have a bank account that has the trust.
Yeah, the trust name.
Because you go and sell it, the proceeds It's not you as Ben. It's the trust.
It's the trust is an entity,
So-
and if it doesn't have an account, they can't send the money anywhere.
I can't send you your money.
So the best.
So you want to set up an account.
For Helene and I, the best way to do it was we have a joint account that we have. We added the trust
Added the
name
trust,
to that joint
yeah.
account. So now it's Harvey, Helene, and the trust all are participants in that
perfect.
account, and
Which
that
is
works.
perfect.
That works just fine.
Because as a title company, when we see that, then
Yeah.
when we send it, the bank knows it's
right.
you
Yeah,
guys.
you got to. They can't send it to my account. They got to send it to the trust account.